Why does my bilingual child refuse one language? Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone who suddenly stops talking or only responds in one language. It can be confusing and even worrying. If your child is bilingual and refuses to speak one of their languages, you're not alone. Many parents wonder why this happens. Let's explore the reasons behind this behavior and what it means for your child's communication development. First, children tend to develop stronger skills in the language they hear and use most often. If they are exposed to one language more frequently or in richer contexts, their vocabulary and sentence skills in that language will be better. When they try to speak the less familiar language, they might struggle or feel insecure. To avoid frustration, they may choose to respond only in their stronger language. This is a practical way for them to communicate more easily and confidently. Social and emotional factors also play a big role. Children often pick up on how others view a language. If a language is associated with low status or negative experiences, children may reject it to avoid feeling embarrassed or different. For example, if they feel shy about speaking their home language around peers or in public, they might avoid using it altogether. During early school years, fitting in becomes very important, so children might prefer to stick with the language that helps them feel accepted. Confidence is another key factor. If a child feels unsure about their ability to speak a language or is corrected often, they might lose motivation to use it. Building their confidence through positive interactions and patience helps them feel more comfortable. When children are supported and encouraged, they are more likely to try speaking both languages without fear of making mistakes. Children also tend to use a language more when they see a clear reason to do so. If they rarely meet speakers of the minority language or don't need it for daily activities, they might stop trying to use it. Creating opportunities where the language is needed and valued can motivate children to speak it more often. For example, visiting places where the language is spoken or making friends who speak it can make a big difference. From a speech pathology point of view, consistent exposure to both languages is essential. Providing regular, meaningful interactions in each language helps build vocabulary and sentence skills. Making language learning fun through stories, games, and play creates positive feelings about speaking. Encouraging children to respond in the language they are spoken to helps reinforce boundaries without forcing them, which can cause resistance. Supporting confidence is also important. Respond patiently and positively when your child tries to speak the weaker language. Celebrate their efforts to boost their motivation. Increasing social opportunities with speakers of the minority language or traveling to places where it is spoken can help your child see the value and necessity of using that language. In summary, if your bilingual child refuses to speak one language, it often comes down to limited exposure, social pressures, confidence issues, and the lack of a real need to use that language. By providing consistent practice, creating positive experiences, and encouraging social use, you can help your child develop balanced bilingual skills and enjoy communicating in both languages.